chronic Ehlers-Danlos syndrome,
colorblind, POTS,
exercise intolerance,
premenstrual dysphoric disorder.
Hi, my name is Justin Salim. I had a disease called POTS my sophomore year. POTS is a circulatory condition in which at least for me, my heart rate and blood pressure were not able to be regulated by my own body. I was out of school for like a few months. I was not able to play tennis for about half a year. Like my robotics team, I wasn't there for a while. That was really like the hardest part of it for me, just not being able to do the things I like to do. The tennis team kind of helped me through it a little bit. I'd talk to them a lot. Also, kind of as a joke, my friends make fun of me because like it's called POTS, and they're like, "Oh, were you smoking pot?"
My name is Charles Mitchell. I was diagnosed as colorblind in 5th grade. My color deficiencies are red, green, blue, purple. I can't see specific colors such as red and green. I can't tell the difference between blue, purple, and black and different shades. To me, it's normal, but like to other people, they can't see any physical difference in me. So you can watch black and white movies, you can look at black and white photos, but as somebody who's color deficient, it's really confusing, really hard to decipher what is being read. Somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I'm colorblind, you should use black." It's kind of the safest bet. It's just easier for other kids to read.
Hi, my name is Ella Haynes.
So I'm diagnosed with EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and Raynaud's, and then dysautonomia. My skin bruises really easily. It's extremely soft, and my joints sublux and dislocate on a regular basis. So I dislocate things a lot. I'm hypermobile, and so that causes me a lot of pain, like trying to get to sleep. And it also, with the dysautonomia, it affects how my blood just kind of goes through my body. And it affects heat as well. I have to always fake myself. I feel like I'm not real with anyone, and like nobody really knows me, and I can't open up completely to anyone else. So to me, this is just like my life. And when I bring it up to people, it's often seen as like an over-exaggeration because nobody else understands it because it's pretty rare, which is, I guess, why I'm in theater, because like I can put on a completely different persona than what I'm actually feeling. But it's kind of difficult to keep up. So I don't want to get into the situation where someone would treat me differently because of how I have to deal with something that's completely inwards. Like, it's just how I live, and I have become like, okay, like I have understood it. I just have to change how I live compared to other people, and it's not always going to be understood.
Like, I don't want someone to like constantly be like around me, like, oh, are you gonna fall? Or like, are you carrying me in a wheelchair and making me feel like I can't do anything, but I don't want them to expect above and beyond for me either. Like, I just want to be, this is me. I don't feel good right now. Just believe me when I say something.
My name is Stephanie Hance. I have premenstrual dysphoric disorder.
Really learn everything you can about your invisible illness, regardless of what it is. Because the more you educate yourself, the more you can be aware of things that will affect you, things that will trigger it. Learning to not just take someone at face value and understand that there may be something else going on, just the same as all invisible illnesses.
My name is Lily Mitchell. I have exercise intolerance. I've struggled with my illness since the 7th grade. My illness has taught me to be more open-minded and less judgmental of other people and what they may be going through, regardless of whether I can see it on the outside or not. I think that my illness has really helped me to realize what other people may be going through, because you never really can see these illnesses until something terrible happens or somebody feels horrible inside, and you can't judge people based on something that they can't control. My peers do a good job of making sure that they're open-minded, but a lot of the times I feel like I am treated differently because I can't do certain activities, whether that's walking up the stairs or running the pacer test. I often feel like the looks and the whispering to each other about why I'm the student off to the side not participating in those things is just, I don't know, it's uncomfortable. Like, I also struggle with just feeling like I'm not the same, like I can't fit in. I guess one thing about my illness that I'd want other people to know is that just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not happening. And I guess I'd want other people to be open-minded, because you can't change what I'm going through, and you can't feel what I'm going through. I often tell my mom that I wish that other people could walk in my shoes for a day. I guess because I'd want them to be able to feel and understand how my body works on a day-to-day basis. Now I think that I look at people with a more open perspective of how their life is, and maybe that they're going through something that I'm not.